I got 5 minutes to say this. I don't want to run over 10. The Pocket 3, not for me. And I'm telling myself out loud so you can hear my thoughts why it's not for me. You see behind me in my case a gimbal. You see the package and the gimbal. My Osmo Action 4, which is what I use, is not on the gimbal. It is so good. Low light shot right now. It's doing a great job. I got a light and there's lights around me. I always said, if there's no light, no video. My old saying on the original forum. There's no more. It kind of dried up and went away. And I stopped saying that saying when these cameras started to get better and better. I'm shooting with an Aloratech wireless microphone. I have an Osmo Action 4, 4K 24, auto low light. I simply leave it on default settings. It's automatic HDR. It has the latest firmware. They loaded an additional firmware that was to correct the last firmware. I have a Pocket 1. I want to thank Steve WB for his Pocket 1. It helped me make my decision of getting one. If I wanted to get a Pocket 1, that helped me. My problem was I can't see something small because I wear glasses, reading glasses as well. I have trouble seeing the front screen of this. I have trouble seeing the back screen of this. I need to put the glasses on. So the Pocket 1 and the Pocket 2 are not going to be the cameras for me. But the Pocket 3, it's got up to a 2-inch screen that's about this big, and it flips when you turn it. And it only turns one way, or does it turn both ways? That is the question. So if I was to grab just the Pocket 3 alone and go on the bicycle, I'm going to have a problem. Yeah, I'm ready to go and get my... Oh. Boy, I don't bike with gimbals. I'm going to have a hard time pushing the Pocket 1 and 2 buttons, but the Pocket 3 should be a lot easier, but... Just not comfortable trying to get my fingers down there to turn the on button. I'm going to drop my camera. I'm going to have to put on the bases in order to hold it properly. And I won't have the grip. And sometimes I don't want to use that additional piece and put the force on a USB port that's clipped on. Oh, we're supposed to use our third finger like so. So to have a modular system, it may not work for me. When I sit by the desk and I put the Pocket 3 on, you can't put it onto a tripod. You're going to have to kind of make your own 3D design to sit flat or leave it sit flat like so. If you put the bottom module on, then you're going to raise it up again with the tripod that has to lay real flat. And that has to be able to sit as far as possible, closest to the wall as possible, but on a Ulanzi arm that I push all the way back, that's sitting underneath the shelf, that is at the lowest point where it's going to hit and cause the camera to be up too high. They have to lower it. It's not going to get the correct angle for me. You can see the areas that it's not going to work for me. By the desk, even though the Creators Kit's got the wide angle lens to give me more distance, I don't like bokeh, which I'm not sure if you could turn it off and keep it off and have everything perfectly. I don't like bokeh, which I'm not sure if you could turn it off and keep it off and have everything perfectly and clear in the background as closest to the front. Or if you put something over here With my Sony ZV-1 Mark II, it will concentrate, even with it off, on the close and blur me out. So nothing can be in your way. Nothing at all. It is a fixed focus lens. I can compare it to the Sony ZV-1F. I don't think I want to compare it to the ZV-1, ZV-1 Mark II, or ZV-E10, or any other high-end camera. It is getting into a high-end action and pocket camera for the price of $519,669 Creators Edition. Over time, you're going to want to get a microphone. You already got the DJI $329 microphone. Everything of DJI stays at retail. I bike ride. It's not going to work for me on the gimbal. I'm afraid I'm going to break the screen that flips around. It's not going to sit on the desk for me properly, and I don't use a gimbal. I get it, and the gimbal sits to the side more than less. I'm an action camera person. That's why I got the DJI Osmo Action 4. I may want to get the GoPro Hero 12. It doesn't have what the Osmo Action 4 has in there, the quick start. DJI, I applaud you for doing a great job. I love to get the Pocket 3. Don't get me wrong. I got the funds, I got more funds, and I could get both. I'm in the thoughts of getting an Insta360 1X3. I had a 1X2. I didn't get the RS 360 package deal, and I didn't like the module system. But let me explain a little bit about the Insta360, why it may not be that camera for me as well. You got to hold it 3 feet minimum, and on the bicycle, it's going to stay on. It's going to do this all the time. The bike is not secured, and I got a motovlog grip that's holding my light on. It's doing a good job. And not all shots are great shots. Remember, there are certain cameras that do a great job that you don't need to have. For me, the Osmo Action 4 does that. I would love it to track me. I could do it in software to track me, but I have to bring everything in, put this on super wide and do that. Maybe the DJI Osmo Action 5 that will come out in 2024 will have what the Sony ZV-E1 has. And that is something that I would like to see. I said a lot, I did a lot, I talked a lot. I am Fish, and I hope you enjoyed my video talk. Why I may not pick one up today, but tomorrow, just to be in the crowd with all of you. I can't get a 360, I can't get a gimbal, I can't get a primary, I can't get an action, I can't get everything of cameras and be happy. I have to get one camera that does the job of them all. To have all these cameras, you could have picked yourself up one of those IMAX cameras and be done with it. On that note, I'm Fish once again, and I catch you on many other videos. Thank you, Steve WB, for your Pocket One. Maybe I'll show you what I got, and maybe you can kind of understand where I may go with one.
Stuck in boot mode. That's the problem I have. I don't want to be clumsy dropping or trying to figure out how to hold the camera when it's very small and pocketable. I like to put it in my pocket like this, and that's not the right way we do things. Grab it out of the pocket, and I'm ready to go shoot. I'm going to drop it because I'm being pulled. And that's how we use our Action 3. I'd rather be with a Osmo Action 4. I'm a lot safer if I drop it, handle it, use it. That's just the way it is. It takes time, as you can see. I know how to do things my way. I'm Fish, and I'll catch you on many other videos to come. I'll see you later, and that's the way it is.